Alright, so anyways, somebody got this side hustle right here. I feel like it's organ harvesting. This is how somebody is looking like the Hierophant trying to get up in the system here. Yeah, somebody said, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, there's two sides to this Queen of Swords. I'm just getting right back into it, y'all, because it's just an array of things that's going on here. Okay, so they want to make this. Somebody could have took this Phoenix Marvelous energy or something and turned it into the Strength card, or gave her the American, um, gave her the American nationality and try to take my nationality. But this is a foreigner here. She's still behind this Queen of Swords. But I wish that person was not back there, because I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's almost like whatever has been spoken and laid down throughout this cycle or past cycle or something, I don't have to say shit else. Whatever it is has already been laid down. You know what I'm saying? It's a point where elements are not, because obviously these people feel like they can do something without me. But I know I'm a key factor, and I know I'm not on the same playing field as these people. The longer that it takes for people, the longer that it takes for me to stand my ground and say what I have to say, the more these people are crowding up behind. It's like behind me, trying to make it seem like they're more relevant. What I was getting earlier was like it's a family business or something here. That these people wanted somebody not to be relevant so much that they're not going to be relevant. So if it's supposed to be keep it in the family or something about family something, well, why are you not? Why are you? And if these people are foreign or they're not really the real children of this family, what are you doing? It's almost like somebody realizing that only 2 or 3 of their children or something was theirs with their wife, and they had like 20 children. We're just making up something. And only 3 of them was actually really their child, or only one of them. Whether somebody was a part of a space program, whether somebody was, having other people, or whatever this is, okay? It's just making me think that none of these motherfuckers got, when I come in the building, shut the fuck up. But it just seemed like it doesn't matter, because for the past some odd years or 20 years, somebody has already broke away from one sector, or the sector that would be looked at as the real part of the family, and they've been dealing with the fake family. So to these people, the fake family is the real family, right? Or these are the people that are populating at a high level still, or is something of that nature. This could also be a foreign energy or foreign intelligence, where some of these people, their DNA or their makeup is more foreign than some of ours. It's something about the attack on people that have that real strong tie to the soil here, making them broke and not have nothing, so they can't be a part of affairs. When it comes to um, not, we ain't talking political. We talking about above that, because even if we talk about, but it's just almost like whatever family I am tied to by marriage, they have tech, right? A bloodline or a masculine energy, or say it's my grandfather that produced God's seed, and that was the last one of my kind that was created. So I'm a horn or something that's valid right now. Somebody want to make it seem like it's not. It's more money over here, or it's more action over here, or it's more something, but that doesn't change the fact that this is a direct line to a certain God, or a direct line here. You know what I'm saying? So it's more relevant to be having a stake in something here, whether it be these tech gods or this other energy. Is something more relevant about that, but it's really not at the end of the day, because once you unplug this source something, like this ain't even the God energy that's trying to, like, just the old or original God energy is not trying to force anything on anybody. Somebody could say, well, that's why it's dying, because of freedom of choice. We're forcing people, or we're implementing ourselves on people's lives. We're selecting people. We're chipping them. We're vaccinating them. We're doing this, and so we're taking control, and we're going to. It's something like this. It's something. It's something like that, okay? So to be relevant, you would have to be compromised to be relevant in this new day or this new age or something. It could be what somebody is trying to say. And some of us are going to have to suffer since we represent whatever that is, that unique presence, or that being able to see things on a mental, spiritual, emotional, soulful level. They're saying that we can't. It's like, okay, nobody been saying nothing about people being gay. Nobody been beating up gay people because they gay or nothing like this. Why? Okay, but what I do see is that you're creating you're creating a narrative where gay people and transgender people should be able to be lifted up to the top, and they should be able to beat down or badger down on regular or heterosexual people that do things or would plan on doing things the natural way, as far as having children and stuff like that. Why are you trying to take away the natural way that these particular people would reproduce? Because again, that makes those at the top target those at the bottom when it comes to whatever this is. But this may be something that's a little bit deeper than this when it comes to the black market and organ harvesting and trafficking and something. These people could know something. They could erase this information or data from some of us, and they can know this stuff or whatever about what's going to be coming in the new age, organs and shit like this. The Oregon Trail is making me think about these cards here. That this is really where it's at, right the fuck in your face, almost a little bit. And again, the people at the top don't care, because they're going to be the ones that's going to need those products. So they're shooting down one thing somewhere else, maybe even in Arizona or the southwestern region, and somebody's just redoing something somewhere else. Or again, that's the energy of lords, doing what other lords are doing to keep themselves in a certain fraction. And then those of us that don't belong to any or refuse to conform, you'll just be floating around here, not doing nothing and not having anything. This ain't even necessarily somebody saying, oh, somebody won't worship the new beast or something. Somebody is trying to say that that's the case, and I don't think that that's the case. Somebody's doing something wrong. I said what I said. So you can use your missiles or whatever you're doing and try to get me to twist or tweak or something some other way. You already had your chance. Somebody has already done this. Somebody has made someone. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. We got the devil. Somebody. That's why I'm saying this is who probably did this. Okay, and why I'm swiping my sword at them. Okay. Because this person is still looking at this from a lower. This is a powerful being, but so somewhat or so called. But they're not seeing things from a higher perspective either. This could also be somebody saying, "Well, you're not seeing it from. Well, this is what we're doing." The so-called kings that raised themselves up and put themselves, but they wasn't even supposed to do that. So with the way I'm looking at it is, somebody wouldn't dare at some point in time tell me to fall down and worship another person. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, let me see how I'm seeing this. Say me and my Taurus met. Something sparked between that. Their family just happened to be in tech something. They started coming up with some kind of way, knowing that I was going to raise up to be in a powerful being in the future. Okay, so they linked up to the family or whatever, or somebody from the background or his first generationers hooked that shit up so that they can siphon off of this family or take or get all the family members to come this way and abandon the Christ or something. It's something like this. Now, say, I'm thinking in my relationship, it ain't no other woman claiming to be my man's wife. I ain't never seen no another bitch around here claiming to be nothing else. And ain't no another bitch came in my face. Ain't nobody came to my house. Ain't nobody, I don't even know. No, the motherfucker go to work and come home every day. There's no need for me to really be worried. If he is doing something, it's some shit that's so quick, the bitch would be embarrassed. If she should be embarrassed or ashamed of herself that she been sitting on the sidelines like this and just getting stuck quickly on the way to work or from work. Now, the tables could turn, but that doesn't take away who the fuck I am. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't take away from who I am. So, for this person, they might have to do that and sacrifice all this and be in a rat race or something to be this person's or to move me out of the way or something because they need that. I'm not supposed to need that. I'm actually above the mate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's say this is how this is, right? This is how it was when we met. Even though they treated me as a slave, they kept me in a not lower vibrating, they kept me in another realm so I wouldn't know what was going on when it comes to the people that's really making shit shake. I was supposed to be one of them people, right? Maybe people were falling down and worshiping me, but it wasn't me. It was the masculine working through me with the family, community, and all these people, and even my family, to put the narrative across as if my name is on the board, my name is on the company, but these people are making moves that benefit them and theirs, and because they knew one day they were going to keep me out of something. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there would be no need for nobody to tell me to fall down and worship other beasts. It would just happen that maybe after every 10 years they got to bring a new wife in, but I didn't know this is like cultural, or it's just some made up shit that these people came up with, some kind of way that they want the world to go in the future. Now let's say that this person now with the grips on my family, even possibly a father figure that could have been jealous, or an uncle that knew that I was going to reign and they never wanted me to be able to do so. They wanted to ruin me some kind of way first, okay? Give me some type of freedom first, and then use those things against me last. But that's treason, okay? That's treason. Because when you were doing that, I was that. See, even though I didn't know I was, y'all knew I was, right? So let's just say that there is a something like this going on behind the scenes, and they brought in somebody else. And somebody know that at that time, because it wouldn't be true, that they couldn't come and tell me you can't worship. But what happened was these little crazy bitches, these witches, that if somebody was sleeping with witches all this time, because somebody, either a brother, their father, or their spouse was sleeping with witches or demons or dead bitches or something. These are not God energies, okay? That could be why they're jealous, is because you got this other kind of light on you, but it also lessens the blows that you can give to people in this realm. The real God energy, or just being an original blood or true blood, doesn't really, you would have to have people like you, or not want to hurt you, or talk nice to everybody so that they, but then the day that you do step up and say something, and state your claim, then these people open up the portal for people to hurt you. As long as you don't say nothing about who you are and that you got to get this respect, and then you got to fight your way through whatever this is to gain this fucking respect. But it ain't even about that. It's about order. So somebody is trying to do another pretend cycle. This time they wanted me to see. This time somebody is bold enough because a Lord or a father or somebody passed away. So now this person want to be bold enough. I used to be worried about what you would say. So somebody wants to, on this realm, maybe whoever this is in the celebrity world, they were presenting, because, we know that some of that is a facade. Some people, some of the relationships and shit is whatever too. So that's like this person flaunting, but when they was flaunting these other women, on mainstream media or something like this, you did not know that you was attached to that person. Somebody wanted you to know that you was attached to them, or y'all was something here. And then this time, now since this masculine, whoever is my main protector, is not here or has departed, or they have been able to block me from this person while they were searching for me, or trying to get as one in unity with me, so that everything could start working out or panning out, because they had me in the dark, right? Let's just say now somebody's like, oh, on the ground level, I'm about to have this bitch too, and you're gonna have to just accept it, or something like this. Like, let's say that nobody still has been bold enough to come to me in my face and say, or nobody has shown me who the bitch is that can compare. And I'm not just talking about somebody being an empath and reading some fucking tarot cards. Let me see your portfolio. The fuck? And don't tell me it's from the company that's supposed to be under my name all this time that you got these credentials from. Let me see your fucking portfolio. Let me see your fucking resume or something. That's how I know this is some other devil's arithmetic, or something ain't adding up here. You notice the main image of that movie is the girls having their hair cut off, and they're stuck in a place. So this could even be two females or something that they're trying to keep stuck in some kind of place or something here. A mother and a daughter, a father and a son and a daughter, something like this. Brother and sister, a mate, a couple, or something like this. All right. So again, I already know who is the person that they supposed to fall down and worship, or else they are not going to be able to buy and sell. But see, let's think about this. If somebody had already done this sneakily in the background for the past 10 years, everybody else knew who this head bitch is, that somebody was seeing better than me, or was raising up higher than me, or something like this. This bitch even could be taking my identity. somebody's trying to do this and try to say, oh, this is Lucifer's fall because he didn't want to worship the lesser. No, because I'm the younger. I'm the one that's just waking up. My mind is the younger mind. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody's also trying to maybe keep somebody in a younger mindset to do something again. They let somebody hit, like, you already jumped over the building, you already won, you should be waiting for your, you already got up on the stage, you walking down the thing, you waiting for your diploma to be handed to you. You already got the diploma, you making your exit off the stage. What do you mean go back? What do you mean go back to the drawing board? It's something like this. It's definitely something like this. And then for a child of God to know that these people are only basing this shit off of lustful activities. And also for a son of God to know that the only reason why there's even a question of my mindset or something is because you did something to block that. And you're going to be fucking then dealt with. Because even for me to even see it on that level, that means that you're not God. You're not the most motherfucking high like that. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody saying, oh, you didn't choose me? Well, now I'm mad. No. Because I choose me. And that's what the fuck God told me in the beginning, that this is what this was all about. For me, on this journey. Because I've never dealt with those other things that young girls or other people, even young males or whatever these other people would deal with about body image or something like this. Yeah, I don't like the way my stomach look, but I ain't never been like, you know what I'm saying? I've always had some kind of something about myself where I've never been like depressed. I ain't never been lazy either. I've been settled. I've been stagnant, but I feel like that's a total different. So again, this is something like people on the outside looking in without conversing with you on the level where they're watching you. If you watching me in my home through my TV screen, then that means that in order to know more about what's going on with me, you don't use my videos, you don't do this, you don't try to tap into my mind and get the answers that you want. You invite me to something and you speak to me face to face. You shake my fucking hand and you talk to me face to face. And even when I'm looking at from this, it's almost like this devil had to touch hands with me. So this devil can get some type of, with this energy here, so that this person could be, get some type of leeway. But I feel like somebody then got marked or something. Now they got the mark. So if somebody, because I'm gonna tell y'all about a story in a minute of me having um, um, a situation, whatever, that happened at the store. I'm not gonna get too much into details about it, but it was just a strange occurrence. And as I'm looking at everything like this or something like this, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say with a real businessman, so you gotta shake hands and grip, you know what I'm saying, like this or whatever at the bit, like Mad Men, how they shake hands. You can't be just like a half-ass because somebody's trying to do hugs or handshakes or both or kisses. Like I was just bombarded by an energy, and I swear this had to be an entity in broad fucking daylight, y'all. Okay, and I don't know which way because I feel like there's good and evil in whatever this encounter was, but I feel like somebody was trying to get close enough to seal a deal, or this was a government, but this was a hierarchy plant that was sit in to run into me mysteriously, at that time, is what I'm picking up from this. A familiar spirit. All right. So then after dissecting how persistent this person was with trying to get close to me, and then also dissecting the part that this person could have been sent in, it's just a lot on a spiritual level, and then on this real world, on this real realm, because I'm not looking at these people that I'm running into on a day-to-day basis or something in any kind of way. But sometimes we probably really should, especially when they're serving or touching our stuff or touching us or something like this. Those are the main, it maybe not be the people that's in the grocery store buying stuff, but it's the people that you're interacting with that these transactions could be happening. Okay. Some of these connections are indeed meant to happen. They may be uncomfortable, weird, strange, or something like this, or people, why you didn't do it like this, or but there's a reason why something happened here. Okay? There's a reason. So, I wash my hands of anything that's unclean or anything that's unfit or anything that's going to bring me anything but, you know what I'm saying, or try to connect me or keep me tied to anything that would be wicked or go against my my understanding, but you could judge a book by its cover or judge somebody wrong. Some of these people might be being sent in, and they may have an aggressive behavior, or they may something like this, but there could be something else about this where people, you're gonna have to, that you it was a reason why you crossed paths with that person, even if it was for 3 minutes. So I look at shit. So people, but I know the person that tried to do that and tried to attach this or make me think about it some way, they're thinking that a lot. Now it's like, I got you, because I know that's just your work. You did that, or you sent this shit in, or you did this. Whenever I'm encountering people now, I'm being able to pull that energy in, because it's not going to be as effective as these people think it's going to be, especially if it's for a downfall. No, everything happens for a reason. And some of these people are going to start sending people in towards you or something like this, and they're going to get the reverse effects because they thought they were smart and they thought they was doing something or something like this. And then because you caught on to it, it actually ended up bringing a blessing towards your life than whatever this demise is that somebody wanted to come. So for motherfuckers that think that they know everything. So what I'm realizing though is that all of these times, they could have been doing this behind the scenes, behind my back, right? But the reason why, again, like my store was not successful last time, or the reason why this went that way or that way or that way or this way or whatever this is because of outside influences or something coming in and throwing wrenches in whatever it was that was being created. It wasn't necessary, oh, this is why this person can't birth nothing. No, it was this ring or the sex ring or this ring of people that somebody put around somebody in the world card energy as to why somebody was not able to do something. That's why a masculine was given the opportunity, finances, and some type of leeway or some type of something in order to, yes, come in as a in a damsel kind of energy here, retrieve somebody and then kind of reteach them or help them build or help them think, building up their mind. When it says take them to the east of the, take her or him to the east of the garden and dress it and keep it, there's a lot of shit that goes into dressing and keeping. Somebody is trying to say that you didn't deserve that. That's why I say, by judging you, I am not going to waste my money, my time, or anything else sitting here trying to get myself princey and prissy to sit up in this damn house every single day and sit here and do the same thing. That would be ridiculous. But when I do, if I had applied myself or apply for a job and do something, of course, when I was applied for a job, I got up and I got dressed and I was on time. Most times when I was having a job, I was on time. When I got there, I did a fucking good job. I looked good, smelled good, and everything when I got there. But it just it's insanity for somebody to think that you somebody is illegally surveillancing you, and I don't give a fuck who thought this was a good idea or whose structure this is or something like this. It don't make no sense. Because really what source is telling me that this is something that you can't even find by just looking at somebody. You could look at somebody all day. Somebody could come in my life today and say, girl, did you know that your daddy owned this record company or something like this? I'm for real? I didn't know. You had another dad, or you had a grandfather or a great uncle or a godfather or something, and he wanted you to have this shit. Well, what I'm picturing is that somebody did do this for somebody, but somebody else came in and gave the opportunity to somebody else, and it's two wrong motherfuckers running it, and people may like them and like the way they running it, but they're not running it righteously, and somebody's reaching up from the grave to say, oh, even I was in some kind of, but these motherfuckers is going too far. I need you to wake up and find out what this is, and I need you to get back on this. I need you to take over that company back from these fucking people. They're not doing it right. So this is our process here. Don't back down. This is our process. Hell, somebody could be in devil energy. This could be somebody that is that has a company or something that could be looked at as the devil. You know how everybody talk about, oh, the record industry, whatever like this. Maybe there's certain parts. I'm pretty sure the whole damn thing wasn't rotten, but who knows? There's a reason for everything. But somebody could be trying to, like, low key put little markers in people's YouTube. Bitch, that's a tarot reader and a model or something. Come on. And this is somebody that probably wrote one little song or something. They got it on their little YouTube channel or something like this. Come on. What do you mean? You gave the person the opportunity. You gave them the position to be in a commercial. They ain't in no more. You gave them the situation to make one or two songs or something, and they don't have no more, or nothing else is coming out. You gave this the person the opportunity to do something like this. You know what I'm saying? All somebody been doing is blocking somebody else's opportunities. I brought them companies up, those businesses that I created, or these things. Or when I was making $1,000 a week on Amazon, going out here hunting for books and shit, and just selling books and coffee mugs on Amazon. I did that. Do you see what I'm saying? I did that. So I have had successful little micro little companies, including the store. I did that. Right? Until I had the stalker come in. You see, I did that. Somebody also wants somebody to stay in the house, because after this little encounter today, I'm still going to be processing it throughout the whole day as to what was really that was all about. But somebody wants you to be afraid to go out and encounter people, or communicate with people, or I don't know, somebody, I mean, but we might be going through some times here. There is, we are about to go through a stage or something where other energies are going to be just bold as hell approaching you right on the street. You don't got to be in the music industry no more for whatever the fuck I'm talking about right here. Okay? They know this. It's nothing to be hysterical about. It's something that's already happening. So it's not that. It's just, no, I know that whoever you're talking about, my God don't operate like that. Even if this is a masculine that they brought in to sweet talk me, and they're trying to scare me and say, oh, well, I warned you or something, or whatever this is. I don't know what the fuck this is, but whatever this is, somebody is in the wrong spot. If you think you over me or something, yes, you're supposed to work with me because you have the information or something. You weren't supposed to bring somebody else into this. No, this is the season here, whether you like it or not. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for another fucking season. Something like that. Hold on. Hold on, somebody's calling me.